Hi, I'm Kurt Lamon with Polyvance. I want to introduce you to the Bumper Bag Plus. This versatile tool will allow you to remove small dents from plastic bumpers and even from sheet metal. It allows you to fix sheet metal panel fit, among other things as well. It's made of a strapping material, very strong, with over 70,000 pounds of tensile strength, so it's virtually indestructible for its normal use. Just don't cut it with a razor blade. This product comes to you from David Kilburn. He's actually a full-time collision repair technician in Southern California, and we are proud to distribute his innovation to the collision repair industry. And for instructions on how to use this product, I'll let Dave take it from here.
Hi, I'm Dave. Today I'd like to share with you the Polyvance Bumper Bag Plus. You're going to get a lot of use out of this tool, and we're going to start right with the bumper bag part first. As you can see, all these imperfections where the bumper has been hit, and here are all these dents. We're going to knock these dents out really quick with the bag, and you're not going to use any heat. You won't be using any filler. You're just going to knock them out with the bag. So now what we're going to do, we're going to turn the bumper over, and we're going to determine where the damage is on the back side of the bumper. So you can see right here is a crease, and I just want to mark it with my marker. Right here is another one of the dents, so I'm just going to mark that so I know where I'm at. You can even actually kind of feel it with your hand. And I'm going to take the bag and I'm going to put the bag under these marks. Now, with the bag under the marks, what I prefer using is ball peen hammers. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to hit right on my line. Now when you get into a body line like this, I'll take a hammer like this, and you got to remember not to hit hard because you will put a hole through the bumper, but you just want to massage that line a little bit. Now if you hammered it out, you turn it over, take a look at it, see how it looks. You can see that I drove almost all of that completely out. Now I'm going to take my sander with 80 grit, and I'm going to go over it with 80. I don't recommend anything coarser than 80. After I use the 80, I'm going to use 150, and then I'm going to finish it with a 320 grit on a DA sander. Now that bumper is ready to be primed. It's really that easy. Go in there, finesse out the dents, come back, sand it, and you're ready for the primer. And now we did the bumper part of the bag. Now I want to show you the plus part, how we're going to bend sheet metal and jack cars up and not damage anything. It'll make your job a lot easier. So when you're jacking a car up and you want to jack on the subframe, you don't want to damage the subframe from the saddle on the jack. The bag will form to the jack and the subframe will not damage it. So all you're going to do is put the bag on the jack, bring the jack in, and you're going to just go ahead and jack the car up right on the subframe, and it's not going to hurt anything. It's going to go ahead and form right to the subframe. So now you can jack up on a subframe or a suspension point without damaging anything. You can see here where the bags form to the frame rail and to the saddle on the jack. This avoids the saddle hitting the frame rail and putting damage into it. And even though this is a plastic cover, you can still jack up there. It's not going to damage it because it's going to form around it. The way this bag works, one of the magic parts about it is it's extremely strong. The only thing that's going to hurt this is a razor blade or fire. Anything else, you're not going to damage it. And when you hit it with something, it'll take the contour of what you're hitting it with, but it also will support whatever's around it. And that's one of the key factors. When I use it to bend sheet metal, which I'm going to show you in a minute, it's going to form to the sheet metal. You're not going to damage center pillars, inner door frames, hood frames, core supports. This is going to take all the abuse, and you're just going to massage all the parts. So when it comes to sheet metal, if you have your fender off the car, which nowadays a lot of the shops where I work at, we paint all of our parts off the cars. You can see the crease in this fender. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the bumper. I'm going to turn it over. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to determine where that damage is. And I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to mark it. So the damage is right through here. And I want to mark this body line as well. So I'm going to come back with my hammer, my sheet metal hammer, and I'm just going to hold the fender on the bag like this. You don't have to hit it really hard. Now you can see what effort that took. That's probably 90% of it's out right now. You could go from there with your filler. You can see right here, this car was in a front end collision. The hood's been repaired, but the hinges got bent. They've rolled back, and you can see how much lower the hood is than the fender here. So I'm going to take the bag, and like I said earlier, the bag, it's going to form to every contour. It's going to form to the contour of the edge of the fender, the edge of the hood hinge, and the frame of the hood. We're not going to damage anything. The bag is going to take all the abuse. And this is a finesse thing. Bodywork's a very manhandling thing. You want to finesse this. If you don't finesse it, you're going to bring the hood way, way up too far. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bag right here. Don't be concerned about any of this stuff. Nothing's going to get damaged. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the hood, and again, very gently, rock it like this. You might take a couple times to do it, but you don't want to overdo it. Now that brought it up some. I'm going to go ahead and do it a little bit more. And I'm going to rock a little bit more this time, so I got an idea where I'm at. Now you can see how it brought the hood back up with the fender. Like I said, you're better off starting slow and then do it a couple times. It takes no time at all. If you get a hood that you cannot get to fit the fenders in the front, where the hood is sitting too high on both ends, you take your bag and you go ahead and place it right here on your core support. Not on the left, on the core support. Let the striker on the hood hit here. And you'll get one guy here and one guy here, and you both can push down like this and actually put an arc in the hood and get the hoods to fit the fenders. When you have a hood that'll get a low spot in this area where the hood's fitting good here and fitting good here, but it's low in the center, all you do is you take your bag, you put your bag like this, take your hood, and you just rock it like this. It takes very little effort. And you'll bring this whole section of the hood up, and it will align with the fender. And it will help bring the fender down as well, because it's doing both things at the same time. You can see here this door, it has a twist in it. The top of the door is out, the bottom of the door is in. So I'm going to take the bag, and I'm going to place it in the bottom of the door. The bag's going to go to the contour of the door, the pillar, and the rocker. You're not going to damage anything. The bag's going to take all the abuse. So you're going to put the bag in here, and you're just going to take the door and you're going to rock it just like this. And that's how you're going to take the twist out of the door.
I hope you now see the benefits of the Bumper Bag Plus. If you have any innovations in the realm of plastic repair, please contact me. It's possible that we can work together to bring your innovation to the market for the benefit of the collision repair industry.